everybody, this is Arul here. In this video, I'm going to do some fun project. I'm going to show you how to build a robot car. To build this bot, I got a chassis that's available in Amazon. It's called Smart Car Chassis. It's available for $15 or $17. This comes with 4 DC motors, jump wires, and other accessories and tools to build this bot. This also comes with the detailed instructions on how to build this chassis. Just follow the instructions and do some mechanical stuff. I've built my chassis by following the instruction. My advice, please be very careful when you build this chassis because it's very fragile, and if you give extra force it might break. Now you can see the 4 DC motors that's connected with the jump wires. Next we should have some controller to control this motor. Here I am going to use L298N motor. So this motor driver module is an high power motor driver module for driving DC and stepper motors. So to control the speed and the rotation of the motor, this module uses PWM and H bridge. PWM is like pulse width modulation to control the speed, and H bridge to control the rotation direction. You see in the image, this one will have an input and output to receive the signal from the Raspberry Pi and send it to the DC motor. And you can also see the power input 12 volt and 5 volt, and also the ground. For this project we are going to use the 12 volt, so I'm going to use an external battery case to give the power for this motor module. Before I connect, I will just do a walkthrough on the circuit diagram. I'm going to use 2 DC motors, so you can see in the circuit diagram as motor A and motor B, and also I'm going to give as a 12 volt power from my external batteries. And the green board is our Raspberry Pi, so you have a GPIO pins that's been connected. So the GPIO signal 7, 11 and 13, 15 will send an input to this module to trigger the motor action. And now I connected my motor controller to my Raspberry Pi, and also the DC motor to my L298N motor controller. Here I am not going to mount my Raspberry Pi and the motor controller to my chassis. Here I am going to just show you the motor action. So in my next video I will mount both my controller and the Raspberry Pi and control the movement of my bot using my wireless keyboard. For now I will show you how to control the motor action. Here I extended my jump wires and connected 2 DC motors and not all 4. Next we'll look on to our Python code. I'm importing the library Raspberry Pi GPIO and then setting the mode as GPIO board, and these are the pins where we are going to send the signal to our motor controller 7, 11, 13, 15 and making it as GPIO out. And then as a first output I'm setting 7 as true and making it to sleep for 2 seconds, and then 7 as false and making the GPIO pin 11 true. Likewise I follow for 13 2 and at last 15. Now let us see how this code controls our DC motor. So the first rotation will be like GPIO 7 and now 11, and then the GPIO 13, and next one will be the GPIO 15. So I repeat, so just look at the rotation here, GPIO 7 and 11, 13 and 15. And now let me do a small change in the code. I'm going to make the wheel to rotate at the same direction, like making 7 and 13 true and 11 and 15 true and making it sleep at an interval time. Let's check it out. So here you can see 7 and 13 true, rotates in one direction, sleep, and then 11 and 15 will be true, rotates in one direction and sleep. So this is how you control with L298N motor controller. There's something in action for you. Here the wires are clumsy because I didn't mount my motor controller and my Raspberry Pi. Maybe in my next video I'll mount and control this bot using my wireless keyboard. Likewise, we can do a lot of DIY projects using this smart bot. Like we can mount camera for object detection and navigation. We can do a map building, or we can build a bot for a line follower. A lot of edge computations are possible by using a simple bot. And these basic concepts and frameworks are used in self-driving Google car, which is used to build their Google Maps. And even Amazon Prime is using these basic concepts and frameworks for their delivery bot to fulfill their order. Even to build a drone, these type of controllers and frameworks are used. So coming to our bot now, I'm going to name this as a MuzeeBot, where in my next video I'm going to mount my JBL speaker, my motor controller and Raspberry, and going to control this bot using my wireless keyboard. Until then, thanks for now. If you like this video, please do subscribe and follow the channel. We'll meet in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.